Start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kwakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all your Akins, treating your body as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures say. Salutations to Yakins out there, the few that's listening in silence, as the scriptures say. And salutations to the hopeful elect. This is the children of the light. And I'm Brother Farah.
Yo, Kanan.
Is you sure?
With another edifying lesson. So we're gonna start off by introducing some things, exposing, understand, scripture say, y'all, you want to start from George Washington?
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Con.
Yeah, that 49 and 10.
Sorry, you got it.
Lock you on that. Jeremiah 49 and 10.
Man, Esau asked that.
It says, it's Jeremiah 49 verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret place, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yeah, Con. So as you seeing, Esau is being exposed on who he is and how the earth was given into his hands and how he used that great sword to go about doing it. So we learn about all these different wars that have been happening throughout the centuries, from World War I, II, Iraq War, Iraqi freedom, Vietnam, Vietcong, and the list go on and on and on. To the Afghanistan war, Syrian war, Libyan war. They was in the Congo. Esau just been on a rampage with his elitists and his shadow government. So the Akims and I said myself have been exposing the luminous or Satan angels that expose, another way of saying it. You got the Dole brothers.
Yep, the Doles.
Yeah, which they had a lot to do with the CIA in the 50s and the 60s. You got the Koch brothers, and you got all these secret societies as the Skull and Bones and so forth, which we know the presidents was a part of, whether it was Senior Bush or Senior or Junior, sitting on his lap at Yale University. As a member before, when he was nothing but a couple months old. Which, let me get that real quick. You can't be putting stuff out there like that.
Yeah, Con. I got a quick precept. This is the book of Isaiah 47 and 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So you about to be exposed, man. You about to be uncovered, and your shame is about to be seen. All of this is leading up to prophecy, man. The Lord told us, to set our face against Mount Seir and prophesied against it. Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. Eat this roll and go out and teach. And that's the whole purpose of this, man. We doing the work of the Lord, the will of the Lord, until he come and destroy this wicked ass kingdom. The scripture. It's like it.
No, but they got Geronimo, one of our Gadite brothers, Bones, in Yale University. as a trophy. They got his skull, right? So here go the pictures of your lineup, and these guys should look familiar. Do I got it right? Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. So as you can see in the caption, who that is. See that when he was a baby. Oh, look at the president next to him. They supposed to be running against each other, you know? That's the backdrop story. But yeah, they go Daddy Bush and Junior, who led us into Iraq in 9/11. They go Kennedy right next to him, who act like he's running against him, and so forth. So this is what y'all witnessing. And seeing that I'm hearing yeah, there you go. There you go. See that?
It says a secret society at Yale University known as Skull and Bones in the US has been sued over the remains of an Apache Native American, so-called Apache Native American, because this brother is actually a Gadite. Descendants of the Apache chief Geronimo, like Yak just brought out, you know, believe that 90 years ago, a group of students, including George Bush, grandfather, opened their ancestor's tomb and stole his skull to use in fraternal rituals, you know. So that's showing you that these people are involved in you know, witchcraft. You know, they performing rituals. It's a secret society within a university.
Yeah. You wanna Yashar do Jeremiah 17:4? They weak ass. This what they be on.
Jeremiah 17:4.
Yeah,
Okay. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause you to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
And that's exactly what we have done on why Esau became that whipping stick and able to make sport out of some of the most famous warriors that the Northern Hemisphere has been able to see and know about. You know what I'm saying? And we did that, so they was able to make sport. Hold on, I got one more. And it wasn't just it. Motherfucker. Hold on, where we at? Come on. This Jeremiah 8:1, and at that time said the Lord, they shall bring out the bones of the kings of Judah, and the bones of his princes, and the bones of his priests, and the bones of the prophets, and the bones of the inhabitants of Jerusalem out of their graves. Yeah, who did that? Esau did that. See that? You got to answer for that shit.
You got to answer for it.
Damn.
Quick precept, if I may.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Matthew 11:12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force.
Go ahead. You want to elaborate on it? Got to explain that one.
Yeah, because up until this very day, you know, you have Jake's being murdered and killed. You know, look at the transatlantic slave trade. You know what Jake went through during that ordeal, and as that's going on, the Northern Kingdom, which is the Native Indians, so-called Native Indians, which is the Gadites and the Reubenites, you know, they were being murdered and killed, you know, and their land was being taken. You know, you can look at the Treaty of Iowa, you know, the Treaty of Illinois, you know, read into the Black Hawk Wars, you know, and also look up the Seminole Indians.
Yeah, and to add on, which I want you to keep going to, cuz, but as those wars was happening and the circle inside of a circle is being formed over here in 1776 with Adam Weinsack leading to your first president, George Washington, and we've all been taught that Britain and America is all different and separated. No, y'all got a society. Y'all got a circle inside of a circle. So we finna expose y'all inner circle, so y'all outer circle can understand that the inner circle already said fuck y'all.
Con.
So that's what me and the Akim doing. Starting with the Dole brothers. If I say it wrong, y'all got correct me.
The Dole's brother. Con.
Right, the Koch brothers. See, we ain't saying no more shadow government. We ain't saying no more elitists, oligarchies. No, we put names on this shit.
Con.
The Koch brothers, Daddy Bush, the Clintons,
Con.
the Kennedys.
Con.
Like, we put names on this shit. And George Washington himself. And see, we're gonna go into some information on George Washington too. Why? My bad, Yashar, you want to get Micah 5 and 12? You finna show him why.
Micah chapter 5, verse 12. And I will cut
yeah,
off.
But go ahead.
I will cut off witchcrafts. He said, I will cut off witchcrafts out of thy hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers.
See that? So your witchcraft, your sorcery, your magic, that shit is done. You got me and the Akims through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, and that wanted to the apostles because they showed us how to pave this and led that spirit, exposing y'all and putting names on it. And that's what y'all witnessing, because y'all witchcraft has been cut off. Because what are we supposed to be doing? Smoking, drinking, partying, and watching that weak ass game that they running up and down the basketball court right now and dribbling the pigskin.
Con. Yep.
I mean, if you're doing that, oh well, but we occupy the prophecies over here.
Con.
So, okay, he read that one. It's Isaiah 47 and 12. Stand now with thy enchantments and with thy multitude of thy sorcery, wherewith thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mightest prevail. See that? So George Washington laid the cornerstone, and since the conception of America in 1776, Adam Weishaupt, that's why when they knocked the building down in 9/11, the next building they put up is what? 1,170 feet tall. You can look it up. Cuz you pull up a little diagram for them real quick. For all the ones who, oh, here they go with it again. Like, nigga, that's why you don't know the depths of Satan around this motherfucker. That's why when we ask you who's Satan or who's Satan angels supposedly being exposed, y'all stuck on stupid. Y'all want to get to talking about shadow government. Y'all want to get to talking about all like, no, we ain't doing that no more.
Okay, it says right here, the tower steel structure was topped out on August 30th, 2012. On May 10, 2013, the final component of the skyscraper spire was installed.
And you need to hit that name real quick. I wonder what that means.
A spire is a tall, splendor pointed structure on the top of a roof or tower, especially at the summit of a church steeples.
Oh, Nimrod penis.
Huh.
Oh, okay. Babylonian shit. Okay, I'm just making sure.
You know, was installed, making the building, including its spire, reach a total height of 1,776 feet. 1776.
Dang. May 1st, May Day, not no fucking July 4th, nigga.
Con.
That's why May is considered the fire god, and that's why they've been doing a lot of sacrifices and shit. That's why even on the news you see Russia talking about they got all these people trapped in the damn steel factory and they bombing them to death, right? Because it's to the fire god. Man, you better stop playing.
Con. But you know, you can't expect them to see. They blind. That's why we only talking to the hopeful elect, man. Because you've been blinded for a reason. You know, this is for the ones that was called and chosen. You know, they gonna get it. Yeah, May 1st. This is the calendar of satanic holidays, rituals, blood oaths. But it says Salakia on that. May 1st, ball team, Walspurgis Day, May Day. See? So everything we say is spot on. The scriptures say prove all things, and that's what we here to do. You know?
Yeah, come. So we're gonna show a little bit more of the luminous and our favorite guy. We're gonna go get it for him because
Okay, Khan, can I read this real quick?
no, do your thing, do your thing. Start take it however you want to take it.
Okay, Khan. Okay, this is from the History Channel. It says George Washington becomes a master mason. George Washington.
And you sure anything come up in your mind, shit, just call it up.
It says he was a young Virginia planter, becomes a master mason, the highest basic rank in the secret fraternity of Freemasonry.
God.
And these are your illuminists. You know, so I'm gonna go back and just read this first paragraph. The ceremony was held at the Masonic Lodge number 4 in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Washington was 21 years old and would soon command his first military operation as a major in the Virginia colonial militia. Right? So
right.
Salaki.
Now go ahead.
So it shows you you know that these people go about their secret society agendas. You know what I'm saying? They secret societies mean more to them than what the public, you know, think is really about. Say
because the inner circle, they got an agenda on the way they want the world set up. And it's already pre-set up. That's why it's called theater war. So World War I was a theater war. World War II was a theater war. And World War III, we watching the theater war happen now. Just now we understand that it's Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah.
It says Freemasonry evolved from the practices and rituals of the stonemasons, guilds in the Middle Ages. With the decline of European cathedral building, lodges decided to admit non-stonemasons to maintain membership. And the secret fraternal order grew in popularity in Europe in 1717. And I'm gonna go down. It says the first American Mason Lodge was established in Philadelphia 1730, and future revolutionary leader Benjamin Franklin was a founding member. There is no central Masonic authority, and Freemasons are governed locally by the order's many customs and rites. Members trace the origins of Masonry back to the erecting of King Solomon's temple in biblical times and expected to believe in the supreme being, follow specific religious rites, and maintain the vow of secrecy concerning the order ceremony. See, so you already know that's some bullshit because they operate in secrecy. You know, this is the circle within the circle, because they still take orders from a circle outside of them. You know,
and now we finna show y'all how your first president George Washington, why cuz read his Mason ties and how a circle inside of a circle worked, because we've been told that America and Germany was always, you know, against each other and so forth, you know, the whole backdrop story. But then them scriptures come into play. What's that one in Revelation? 13.
Revelation 13 and 13.
Is that we say we was gonna start at? Hold on, let me look real quick.
Nah, that ain't it. That was from earlier. That was.
Hold on, I'm finna find it. I got William Congo. It's at the beginning of it too.
Revelation 9.
Yeah, 9 and
11. 9 and 11.
Okay, yeah. No, damn, we got to go up. 7.
7. And the
Yeah. My shit gone. My whole 7, 8 gone.
and the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses.
Yeah, because it's talking about the World War II planes.
Con. And the shapes. Oh, Salakia. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, it says, and the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle, and on their heads were as it were crowns like gold, and their
You
faces.
want to show them a dog fighter real quick?
Con.
For the Christians out there, the Christians don't have an imagination. We're gonna have y'all let go that motherfucking CGIP, and we're gonna keep that shit 100. That's what it was talking about. John the Revelator was watching the airplanes and the modern day dog fighters with them old ass rubber. What you call it? Not rubber, but yeah, there we go. When they had their little helmets on and shit with the gargles.
Con. Yeah, because those was dog fighters with the helmets on their head, with the spikes on the helmet.
Yeah, kind of with the gargles on and shit.
Right, con.
There you go. There you go. Perfect. Right there. See that helmet on he got? He ready. Chopping them down.
Con. And 8 explains it. And they had hair as the hair of women, and their teeth were as the teeth of lions. And it says that they had hair like they had hair of women because when you put the helmet on, it pushes your hair down. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, but show the Germans on the horses with they spike helmets on. Cause see, people be getting things misconstrued, especially when you ain't never been in the army. But you got 2 uniforms, which is actually 1 uniform. You got 1 uniform is the one you wear around the barracks and shit, which show your rank, motherfucker. And then when you finna go out to battle, you put on your battle uniform. So the first one you seen was the dog fighter in his thing. Now you can show a parade of the Germans with the spike helmets on, with the long hair like women, all on horses marching. There you go. There they go. There go some of them. They want to show it to us, but they don't. So they military marches and shit. Yeah, it's right there like this, but
Oh man.
You know, Kabar, he be grabbing everything. He showed. I said, "Damn, that's them." I said, "Damn, that's still they on the horses. They got the long hair, the spike helmet, everything." But you know, we dealing with
The Prince of the Air.
Esau when he be not only that, but Esau be pulling this information down. He be pulling some of the photos down. That's why you see here, get there, just get the right there. Yeah, get them. Right there. Boom. See, boom. You can't come on. You ain't running from this. That's right. You all day. That's what it's talking about right there. And because using the military, don't the generals walk around with they stuff on like this? Then when they go out to battle, they got a whole nother battle uniform they put on?
Everybody do. Yep. You got your dress. You got your dress uniform, and then you got your BDUs, your battle dress uniforms.
There you go. So it was describing the one when he in the plane, and then this one is describing that. That's them.
And it also described the teeth of a lion, which is actually, you know, the bullets, you know, because they have those tail gunners.
Yeah.
Okay, you want me take it down to 9, 10? Okay, Con.
Yeah.
And they had breastplates, as it were breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots of many horses.
Yeah, that old ass. Remember they used to have to jump up and start the motherfucker. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
Motherfucker going though, boy, and shoot shit out your ass too. And drop a bomb on your ass.
It also go to how loud these planes be, like, but you know what I'm saying, they can have supersonic speed.
Yeah, but
loud.
But that was before, that was World War One. That was before the mufflers was invented, you know. So they was extra loud.
Wake everybody up in the neighborhood, and you ain't got a muffler on. They call that noise pollution now.
Exactly. And they had tails like unto serpents. I mean, Salakia. And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men 5 months. And once again, that's speaking of the tail gunners, you know, and the stings were the bullet from the tail, you know, and the 5 months actually means 5 years, because that's how long the war was. The war was from 1914, I believe, to 1918, 1914, 1915, 1916, 1917, 1918.
Yeah, and then like Elder Todd said, the Lord ain't always correct on his dates.
Yeah, he not exact. It's approximately.
No, he don't do that, because that's what men get into. Well, it said 72 weeks. So if you do, well, it say 500 years. So if you do for 300, man, shut up.
And 11, it says, and they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit. And that king is Kaiser Wilhelm, you know, the king of the bottomless pit. And whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abandon. And but in the Greek tongue had his name Apollyon. And
okay, now stop. Now go ahead, cuz. But I got him. I got the ass.
And Abandon in Hebrew means destroyer, and Apollyon in Greek also means destroyer.
Okay, so that's good right there.
Ain't that a Greek god? That's, yeah, you got a few Greek gods. Well, the Greek god of destruction, that's Ares. It's Ares.
You thinking of
Apollo? Apollo, yeah,
kind.
Yeah, Yashar, get Daniel 7 and 11, and then cuz get ready to link Kaiser Wilhelm to to our famous boy in America. Now see how they got this put together.
It's Daniel chapter 7 verse 11. I beheld then, because of the voice of the great words from which the horn spoke. I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed and given to the burning flame. As concerning the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and time.
I need you to I meant 8. I meant just 8.
It's Daniel chapter 7 verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. The eyes of the man, and the mouth speaking great things.
Okay, now right there, that's how the inner circle was able to have this prophecy come to pass. Because America became the Victoria from Spain, France, and Great Britain, right?
And
we know for you to be Spain and Great Britain, German is all in the mix with that. You can't have one without the other. So the Illuminous brothers, because they all finna help each other, and they finna be having speaking great things and eyes that can see the future. They ain't finna tell they brothers. You want to get it?
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, watch this. I said, damn, that's how they put this shit together. That was cold. They good.
This is the Oregon boundary dispute. The 1846 Oregon Treaty established the border between British North America and the United States along the 49th parallel until the Strait of Georgia, right? So let me give you a quick view so you can see Straits of Georgia.
Georgia. I'm on my run.
Well, I'm just gonna pull up a map of it so you could just. But this is the Straits of Georgia, you know, and right here is Vancouver Island, Vancouver. So this is pretty much Canada, Southern Canada, and North America, you know. A few more photos. So they was disputing over this part.
And Canadians, they goes back to France and the French.
Okay, it says Salaki, bear with me 1 second. Okay, it says it established the border between British North America and United States along the 49th parallel until the Strait of Georgia, where the Marmara boundary curves south to exclude Vancouver Island and the Gulf Islands from the United States. As a result, a small portion of the Tawasin. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see how to pronounce this. This is a little bit tongue twister. Salaki, real quick.
It's Sawasin. Sawasin.
Sawasin. Yeah, Khan, you right, Akim. Appreciate it. Okay, okay, the Tawasin Peninsula Point Roberts become an exclave of the United States. Vogue wording in the treaty left the ownership of the San Juan Islands in doubt, as the division was to island and the Gulf Islands from the United States. The division was to follow through the middle of the said channel to the Straits of Juan de Fusa during the so-called Pig War. Both nations agreed to a joint military occupation of the islands. Kaiser Wilhelm I of German Empire was selected as an arbitrator to end the dispute.
See that? See that? See that? They try to pick a neutral nation to dispute, to, you know, have the reason. But guess what? He in with Washington. Why? Because they gonna fulfill. You want to hit them one more time with that Daniel 7 and 8? One more time.
This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first. See,
Spain, Britain, and France.
Yup. Horns plucked up by the roots, and behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and the mouth speaking great things.
See that's why they was able to fulfill that prophecy, and America became victorious. And after that, created what we know today as Washington and Iowa and Canada and all this. But America became victorious and came out of that.
God.
If you could jump to 7 and Daniel 7 and 23.
Then chapter 7, verse 23. Thus he said, the 4th beast shall be the 4th kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour it, shall tread it down and break it in pieces.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit more.
And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall rise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be.
See that? And that's how Esau, I'm gonna let you right back in, but that's how Esau built his pagan Roman Empire back. That's how they came back, through their secret societies and their brotherhoods. They circle inside of a circle that now today everybody calling, shadow government and the elites and the 1%ers and all that shit.
God.
And it says, he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Yeah, and all of us can concur that the 12 tribes of Israel, man and woman, they wore the fuck out.
God.
Suicide. That's the worst way to go, and see motherfuckers still get to that point.
Yeah. Through all that, all they witchcraft that they bewitched us with. They pseudoscience, everything. They pharmakia, they worked everything on our ass. The Travis Scott Institution, the Council of Foreign, everything. Nigga, the UN, nigga, shit, our music, everything.
The Trilateral Commission.
Yeah, man, look, they put everything. Sodom and Gomorrah back.
Yep.
Everything.
God.
And to shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. That's why.
Now, didn't he?
I think
we got 10 commandments. The law done away with. Who did that?
Huh?
Who did that?
This damn Gregorian calendar.
Come on, we can keep going.
Yeah.
All these holidays,
days of the week, pagan, everything, man. And we go by the lunar calendar, They got us going by the solar calendar, and every day and everything with the solar calendar is wicked. Even the months is named after old deities. The days of the week is named after pagan gods. The planets are named after pagan gods. So he had the power to change time and laws. Who covered the faces of the judges? Who is he and where is he?
Right. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
And that's why everybody by 30, I need to have this, I need to have a family, I gotta have a big house and a car, and that shit to go back, like, wears you out, man. Wear out the saints, man, because like until you get in these scriptures, you ain't gonna have no rest in this kingdom, man, because you're gonna be full of anxiety, stress all the fucking time, man. You're gonna
chasing the newest car, the newest fad, the the newest house. Every it'll never stop.
It never stops.
But the judgment,
Oh wait.
it says, but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end.
Con.
And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High. And it says shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
Con, that's our kingdom. Con, yep.
Serve and obey him.
Right, con. Because the end of the world is Esau, and the beginning of that there follows is Jacob. And we know we in the last minutes of this kingdom. You know, we could tell by World War III, the situation that's going on. You know, we getting closer and closer to that. We getting closer and closer to the human tagging, you know. And you see the famine and the pestilence in the land, the earthquakes in diverse places, man. You know, it's here. Psalms 37 and 35. I have seen the wicked in great power and sparing and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Salaki on that. Psalms 37 and 35.
That's what his ass did too.
I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. You know, and that's what he did. Like y'all just said, he spreaded his power. He spread himself like an infection, man. And he infected the whole earth, man. He polluted it. You know, that's why the scriptures say when the wicked rule, you know, the people mourn.
Yeah. Damn, I had one. Damn, I had one that came and left.
Listen, Isaiah chapter 40, Isaiah chapter 47. Oh yeah, this now I'm looking at it. It's already a good one. I'll start at verse 5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdom. And like y'all was just saying, you know what I'm saying, like it was agreed upon that America is the lady of kingdom. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy, which they have not at all, upon the ancient. So even from back then, on the times of our first captivity, remember how many captivities have we been in?
Man,
with these Edomites, 3.
Yeah, Khan. The
Greeks, the Romans, and motherfucking dead.
And right now, and actually,
that's enough. I'm tired of these motherfuckers.
Yep, Khan.
Motherfucker told me it's our fault, and I said it's our fault. I said, well, goddamn, if it's our fault, then when the fuck they get a fault? Because these niggas got 3 kids.
Khan.
Go ahead, my bad. Damn.
Upon the ancient has thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Thou says, I shall be a lady forever. So,
yeah, my bad. I gotta throw this in though, because can't leave it out.
Yeah.
And that's saying, thou laid thou yoke even to thou ancients. That's talking about, man. That's why you got 50, 60-year-olds working with you and you 20.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Yep.
We aren't supposed to be working with no 50, 60, 70-year-old man or woman of our nation, man. Mm-hmm. They supposed to retire 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Our people retired like literally at like, I think I'll say 25, 28 the latest. I'm sure to y'all one time. Our people retired because not only when you work for another Israelite, but after you working for them, you're supposed to be having enough money where you done built up and the savings where you can go start your own business.
And you supposed to get paid that day before the sun go down.
Right.
You know? But if you
and you start working in the man at 12 fucking years old, nigga, not no fucking 18.
Yep.
And think about it, when you 12 years old, from 12 to 18, well, let's say from 12 to 16, 17, you so innocent, you don't even really want to do nothing anyways.
Yep. Yeah, I got a quick precept, Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. You know? And that's these devils right here, man. They just can't get enough. You know? They gotta overkill you, you know. That officer that shot down that boy Laquan McDonald, man, he put a whole clip in that boy and reloaded. You know,
how you do that?
Right. So that's Esau, man. You know.
Yeah. Show him that picture, cuz you sent me.
Oh, with the Doles brothers.
Man, that picture, I was salty. And that's a up-to-date picture.
Yeah, it was
Why they literally got a big ass rock bomb, and at the bottom of the bomb it's like cut off in sharp edges, and it literally then chopped off one of the natives, one of the Northern Kingdom kids' legs. I'm like, come on, bro, who fucking draw a picture of this?
And the name of the photo is called Glorious Victory.
Wow. But you got kids laying all on the ground. Man.
Give me 1 second.
And that's why I say they had that perpetual hatred, because the picture you showing us is what, 1960, 50 or something?
Yeah, it was in the it was published in let me get the exact date.
And you show it, and you see how they got the priests up there blessing of the soldiers surrounding the guys doing the deal. And there you go, the Zionist Jew with the big nose doing a luminous deal. Right. And you know what this picture also remind me of?
What?
When Vocab Malone, and see that go Vocab Malone bitch ass being busted out again, and that show you how he a part of that luminous group, because you notice when he came in front of Elder Tar, he did that same bow salute.
Right, came humble. That's why the scriptures say, you know, their words be smooth as butter.
Yeah, but war in their heart. We don't go for that shit. Because you see how they shaking hands and the luminous handshake, but you got the priests behind them blessing the whole oversee of the killing of the Northern Kingdom.
Look who in the brother ear. You know, look like it's this guy right here with the money bag. You see the money sack?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Another Zionist Jew.
And look at Jake. Jake all on the ground on the floor.
Yeah. Jake trying to fight. They always showing you that they got the will to fight, but look what's behind them though. They end up in prison.
Right here, or dead.
Yeah.
Babies.
Yeah, dead. Or dead. That's your option. Prison or dead. And if you don't end up in those two,
here you go
over to the left. Right. There you go with an employee job.
Right. And then look at right there.
Right. All the goods go back to who? America, because that's that one with the great eyes speaking great things and can see, the vision to see and can speak great things. This is the prophecy coming together, and this is the works of shit, Esau.
This is Revelation 13:7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And the power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. And all that dwelled upon the earth shall worship him, whose name are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundations of the world. And that's
like Fidel Castro. He was a CIA agent. All of y'all over here, like Lil Wayne, y'all all work for the beast. See that? Colin Powell.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. The list go on and on with y'all, with you Israelites, man. Northern and Southern Kingdom. All you Native American, Northern Kingdom, Gadite, Reubenite, Issacharite, that's sitting there on them panels at these casinos.
Right.
That do everything easily. Y'all on that list too. See that? Y'all wish y'all coming to get all y'all. And your kids. So go ahead and pass that buck. Matter of fact, anybody want to get that? His blood gonna be upon us and our children, because that's what they is.
You got it, Yashar?
Yeah, 27-25.
Matthew.
Yeah, that's these guys.
Matthew chapter 27, verse 25. It says, "Then answered all the people and said, His blood be on us and all our children, and on our children. Then released be Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Yahushua, he delivered him to be crucified. Then the soldiers,
No. I'm saying shit. There you go. There you go. Y'all did it to y'allself. Y'all reincarnated niggas right back in y'all position. So everybody back.
Right, and we right back in our lot. And that's how
welcome to the party.
We can look at this glorious victory photo and understand and highlight things. Because if you don't know what the Dawes brothers was involved in, then you don't know what the country has been involved in the last 75, 80 years. You know, with its diplomacies and its so-called democracy and these economic hitman and these agent provocateurs like Fidel Castro, you know.
Because you're doing one favor. Put economic hitman and the Dole brothers like link on this. So those who want to, you know what I'm saying? Those who want to know what we know. If you knew better, you would do better.
Yeah, because you understand how this whore sits on many waters, man, and how she control many nations and tongues, you know, through her democracy, through her military, you know. There's practically a U.S. base everywhere in the world.
For real, and the only country. Think about it. Some countries can't even think to touch to get into another country. In the U.S., they got military bases in Japan, and they stationed where it's still, you know, everybody know about, you know what I'm saying, out of Afghanistan war and ISIS and all that. And they still got soldiers over there.
Yeah,
all over the world.
There's up to 750 bases around the world, according to David Vine. And those are the ones you know of. You got to think about the ones that are hidden. You know, that's why I say upwards to that's why I say 1,000. You know.
Yeah, Con, you're right. I ain't think about that. Duh.
let's give a little fun fact. They probably got the most bases in the world, but what country got the most missiles, the most nuclear missiles?
Russia.
Yeah, because and you're right on that. And another thing they finding out is that all these elites work internally with each other. So they've been sharing and deploying and making sure Russia be built up in China like they supposed to be, just like we just showed y'all how everybody made sure America was on the shit. Figure it out.
Revelation 13:2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear. Right? And that leopard.
There you go.
Go
ahead, cuz you got it. You got it.
And the leopard is the beginning of these Edomite kingdom. We're starting with Alexander the Greek, the Great. And the feet is the end of the Edomite kingdom, and that's with the bear, you know.
Russia, yeah.
Russia, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion, and the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. And
the lion is England. England's still doing this thing. See that? Don't get it twisted around this motherfucker. Because you notice you had what? Brexit, right? Now you see why it brought up the mouth as the right. That's England. That's why Brexit broke on their ass. See that? And when they broke, what they do? They doing deals with China. Been doing deals with China. $100 billion, $1 million deals, nigga. See that? For you fool ass Americans, y'all don't even know nothing about this. And those of y'all who do know, you still can't put it together because you don't want to read the good book. You know, yeah, you ain't reading shit. If you don't get it from the Apostles' Great Millstone, your ass ain't gonna get it. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
And that's what the Dulles said. They said, Alan Dulles said, Americans don't read.
Period. Shit.
You know, that's why you consider, you people are fucking stupid compared to the rest of the world, man. You don't read shit, you don't research shit. You can't wait to get home and see that's how they got you. They brainwashed your ass. You don't even want to use your brain. You don't even want to think for yourself. If you don't have the iPhone to tell you the time it is, half of you probably don't even know how to tell time with the clock. And that's disgusting.
They use enough of their brain power to make it through work, to get home, to settle it all down, just to go do that shit the next day.
This is how I know these people fucking stupid. You rush home every day from work. You rush home and get home and realize you ain't got shit to cook when you get there. You forgot to make a couple of stops, or what are you rushing home to do nothing? You rushing to work. I understand that you got to be there on time, but what the fuck you rushing home for? And I think about that all the time because when I be out there doing the DoorDash, it's busy when everybody get home from work. You rushing home so bad you couldn't even stop and get you nothing to eat. You so lazy you pay that extra money to have someone to bring you that food. It's crazy.
Shit, they created them on that.
Y'all, you want me to play that clip from the House of Rothschilds?
We don't have to. I mean, yeah, we can throw it in for some extra sauce. We can end it with that, just so that they can find out and know that not only was America built up, Britain built up, France built up.
Because they call them the allies.
Yeah, this is how they caused Britain to rise and France to fall.
Yes, right. Have you had any news? What do you think about this rumor?
I don't listen to rumors, Mr. Bear. You do hear what I say. Wellington defeated. You want to tell me what you're going to do. I have no objection to all running on what I made it over and buy. Mrs. Rothschild asked me to give you this. Did you come here to exchange? Yes. Wellington victorious, Buffalo. Only undefeated. The war is over. Listen, listen. I have news. News from Waterloo. Look at Rothschild. Did you ever see such a cold-blooded fish? Puts a flower in his coat as he stands on the scaffold with a rope around his neck.
You notice all throughout the movie, he kept getting letters with small little notes inside of them. And this is the house of Rothschild. So if you haven't seen it, this is a must watch.
Victorious, Buffalo. Only undefeated. The war is over. I have news. News from Waterloo. Napoleon is beaten. You've been overfine. Don't play tricks on us. It is true. Wellington has won Waterloo. Where? How did you get the news? Yes, how did you get the news? I carry a pigeon. My pigeon post from the battlefield. Now you know our secret. Now will you buy? Buy with every security you have. Buy without security. Buy with your children on the back.
I got the perfect scripture for that.
Huh.
This Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he has taken against Edom, and his purpose that he has purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. And that's what y'all just witnessed with the Napoleon War. The Zionist Jew is behind the schemes, pulling the whole plan. So same thing finna play out in this last little move, Babylon the Great, aka America.
Right, because this is the circle within the circle within the circle. These the people that control the whole outcome, the whole circle. You know?
Yeah.
This is the elite. This who you would call Lucifer. You know, the light bearer. You know, because these people keep you in darkness. You know, and I ain't gonna go too deep with Lucifer on the right hand side. You know, but
yeah, kind of. Then we have to
right,
yeah. We're gonna have something like that coming up. Now, since those of y'all who following and paying attention, building yourself up, that'll be coming down the pipeline.
Exactly. But salutations to the hopeful elect, man. Hope you guys were edified. Shalom. Till next time.
Shalom.